Muy buenas y bienvenidos un día más a un rato con Chilato. Y vamos a darle a nuestro queridísimo y bien amado Geralt en The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Os recuerdo que estos son los extractos del canal morado, donde nos podéis encontrar todos los días, o casi todos los días, lunes a jueves, sábados y domingos. Y vamos a ver dónde nos lleva nuestro querido Sardinilla. Así que sin más dilación, dentro vídeo y hasta ahora. Bueno, vamos a ver si ahora purula un poquito mejor. Uy, la sincronización vertical. Un momento, sincronización vertical. ¿Dónde está la sincronización vertical? Aquí. Que es que si no se ven las líneas ahí de mala manera.
Whoa there, Roach.
Let's go.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
En Blood and Wine puedes experimentar mutaciones de brujo adicionales para desbloquear nuevas capacidades. Pronto te encontrarás con un mensajero que te entregará una carta muy interesante. Léela e investiga la historia del profesor Moreau para conocer más detalles sobre las mutaciones. Se dice que un maestro artesano que vive en Toussaint puede fabricar armas y armaduras de excelente factura y que combinando ambas resultan aún mejores. Vale, pues cuando llegue todo eso...
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, normal.
Knights errant.
Sardinilla es un poco más rápido, ¿eh?
When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Go, go.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Vale, pues venga.
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
God damn, careful.
I will fell you all, for my name is not...
Cosa más fea he dicho. ¡Explotan! ¡Hostia, que explotan!
For the glory of her grace, I shall make petty of you!
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
¡Hostia puta, hijos de puta!
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
No, pues ahora necesito un barco, no me jodas que
Gonna
tengo que
dive
entrar.
in, check the other nets. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Debajo hay un cofre. Ya hemos encontrado algo.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Se está bien, sentado en la orilla, cabrón. Mientras yo hago todo el trabajo. Puta rata.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Uy, un tío sospechoso.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
De la cura, no,
Seems
de
so.
LC.
Knew him well?
Es que son buenísimos, tío.
We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Venga,
I shall
vamos a
have to
ver.
leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd fear
Espérate, porque
I
aquí me parece que había... Los lugares en los que puedes comenzar misiones nuevas están marcados con el icono rojo. Sí, tenemos unas cuantas misioncillas por aquí. Es que pedazo de mapa este también. Hay unas cuantas misioncillas.
too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Macho, te podíamos ver con un poco de gracia, ¿no?
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Cure for the beast. A witcher.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Tend to the beast. Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we
Tablón
have.
de anuncio con misioncitas guapas.
Wields dark powers. That calls for a witcher. Night, love,
Fíjate, vamos a coger las misiones.
no half-hearted measures.
La temporada de caza. Se busca el lobo blanco. Requiere al brujo Geralt de Rivia como dice, para servir de guía. Coño. Aviso de Carmalengo Ducal. Anuncio de la oficina del procurador. El gran torneo de Wind. Contacto para brujos.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
Such good. The gods protect her.
Vamos a preguntar si alguien ha encontrado algo.
By
No,
my
si
troth,
alguien ha visto algo.
could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Vengerberg. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Vengerberg in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Vengerberg.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
¿Serio?
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Joder, el tío se
Not
fue
a
a
soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Uf, es una pava.
Who was
Ya
that?
tenemos chochito
Woman who just
nuevo.
left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old
Con las viejas
paths.
costumbres. Y muchísimas más gracias por haber llegado hasta aquí. Eso supongo que te está entreteniendo el vídeo o te está ayudando, vete tú a saber. Por aquí abajo os dejo las redes sociales, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, bla 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 bla, donde podéis venir a verme a cada día, de lunes a jueves en Twitch, viernes y sábado y domingo, viernes descanso, obviamente, algún día hay que tener de fiesta. Así que os dejo con el vídeo y hasta pronto.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent?
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Un monstruo viejillo. Ahora
Thanks for the
examina cada
hospitality.
día.
Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens.
De
When
liebre,
you
en
see me in
serio,
my
eso es un
costume,
honor.
you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Good luck. Ahora hablar con el posadero, a ver qué vende.
Booze everywhere.
Oh dear!
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine? Parsley for thyme? Huh? Your nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
A ver qué tienes.
Show me what you got in stock.
Uf, un montón de cartas. ¿Esto qué es? Pate de liebre. Vale, vámonos. Da igual.
Thanks.
Ay,
So
no,
long.
espérate, ¿has oído algún rumor?
Dear fellow, with a fish of greetings. What?
Got any gossip? Fishermen talking about anything interesting?
Yes, about a nordling who would replace crayfish with pike.
Asked a serious question.
And the tactless one. I do not eavesdrop on my clients, and I certainly don't repeat anything I chance to hear.
Joder, qué estúpido. Entonces, ¿para qué es posadero si no es para contar cotilleos?
For you know neither the day nor the hour.
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish.
I won't go.
Vale, y ahora abrimos el mapa. De momento ya se nos han puesto unos cuantos puntitos, pero no tenemos... pero no tenemos viajes rápidos. Hijos de puta, no nos han dado viajes rápidos. Hay que ir a pata a todos lados. Nivel recomendado 46. Ojo, cuidado, que somos 35. Bueno, no lo veis bien ahí. Somos nivel 35 y pide nivel 46. Vamos a esta aquí. Ojo, no ha sido tan buena idea venir a hacer los DLCs. Es que Busan se ve muy bonito, eso sí. Y un vendedor en tierras nuevas.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint. Greetings, traveler.
A ver, ¿qué tienes?
Mind if I glance?
¿Solución para tintes?
So long.
Good luck on the path.
Se va a poder transfigurar en la
Yes, my
expansión.
buttons are ready to blow.
Let's go.
Esto para que ya hemos llegado. Vamos a ver. Aviso, 5 chicos jóvenes sanos. Será del viñedo.
I'm my own master with a bottle in
Lugar sin
front of me.
descubrir, perfecto.
It's no disaster, not like a frontal lobotomy.
A curious land.
the first beat
But I made the best offer.
for 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests. Belgard currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to either of you is out of the question.
Oh, pobretes.
Well, happy? This is your fault.
Mine? You're deranged, woman. Hark, good folk! Be it known, Matilda de Vermentino is a cursed, spiteful lunatic!
Doesn't look cursed to me. Just really, really angry. Ticked her off quite a bit, you have.
Truly, how would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
En realidad lo sé todo sobre las mujeres.
A witcher, so no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother. Wait, did you say witcher? Not seeking work, are you? You see, I wish to buy a vineyard. Belgard. Yet that bloody bureaucrat's not likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles at home.
No te
Coronat.
acerques tanto, me caes
What kind
mal.
of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium, infested with monsters. My steward, gone missing, with an entire transport of wine. And someone's abducted my herbalist.
A lot of bad luck for one little vineyard.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork. A sugar-sweet face, a temper sharp as horseradish. So will you help?
Could look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
700, pues un 20% son 140.
That sounds fair.
Bien.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher. Yeah, I'll help.
I am really, truly grateful. Thank you. My vineyard lies east of here. You're sure to find it. Now forgive me. I must talk to that quill pusher. I might win him over yet.
Psst. You're a witcher, yes? I heard you talking to that oafish ogre Liam. Disgusting man. The worst sort. First, seduces with the dashing gaze, the fair face, then
Aquí cada
reveals
uno se
a
puede cuenta
cold
en
black
a
heart.
nosotros que nos
But that's all
paguen.
besides the point. I stopped you because I want to buy Belgard too. Alas, things are rotten at my own vineyard, Vermentino.
Strange coincidence.
No coincidence. I am certain Liam's thrown a stick in my spokes. Several sticks. My cooper and blacksmith both have mysteriously vanished. Man-eating plants
¿Plantas
have sprouted
carnívoras?
on my paths, and
Sí, en
strange
verdad,
things
en
are
este,
afoot
en
on
este no
Pheasant
hemos visto
Hill.
plantas carnívoras en el 2, sí.
The list goes on, but the crux is one. I must solve my problems at Vermentino if I'm to stand any chance of acquiring Belgard. Would you help me before you help Liam? I'm willing to pay more than he's offered you.
Él me ha dado el 20%. ¿Me das el 30%?
I sense we're close. Very close. I sense we're close. Very close. I sense we're close. Very close.
Papá, el otro...
I sense we're close. Fine. Settled.
Bueno, 10 coronas más.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea how much that means to me. My vineyard lies due west.
Dicho que nos iba a pagar mucho más que él. Y nos ha dado 10 coronas más que él.
I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is turned.
Gotcha. Farewell.
Bueno, pues vamos a hacer una pausa y ya continuamos. Buenos, felices, hasta.